We're told that x equals 0.015 where the 1 and the 5 are recurring. We need to prove algebraically that it can be written as 1 over 66. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to rewrite it in its full form. So 0.015151515. I say in its full form, I mean in a longer form, not full form obviously because it's recurring forever. But I'm writing it in its long form because it will allow me to find a way of multiplying this number to get it so that I can replace or remove the recurring parts to leave me with an exact fraction. So, I first noticed that if I multiply this number, if I were to times it by 10, then I would actually get 0.151515151 and so on. So that's timesing that number by 10. I am now going to times that number by 1000. And the reason I'm going to times it by 1000, so that would move the decimal point 1, 2, 3 spaces, that would give me 15.151515 and so on. And I hope at this stage you can see the reason why I did both of those steps. Because you see how these digits will now always be in line with one another. There's a 1 here, 5, 5, 1, 1, 5, 5. They are always in line with one another, which is exactly what we want. Because now, if I take these away from one another, all of the decimals here take away all of the decimals here, considering they're exactly the same, would just be 0. So that removes the recurring part. So taking these away, on the left hand side I've got 1000x, take away 10x, which is 990x. And on the right hand side I've got 15, take away 0, which is 15. And as I said before, all of these decimals here, take away all of these here, will be 0. So I don't need to include them. So what I've done by this process is I've taken the recurring decimal and I've turned it into an equation involving that same number, but there's no recurring decimals at all. These are all exact integers. So I'm saying there's 990 lots of x, which is equal to 15. So if I divide both sides by 990, that tells me what x is, what this is. And if I were to simplify this fraction, 15 goes into both of these numbers, 15 goes into 15 once, and 15 goes into 990 66 times. So there we go, we have proved algebraically that the x can be written in the form 1 over 66. Key thing, write it out in its long form, and then find two numbers to multiply this by so that you end up getting the recurring digits lining up with one another. I did 10 in 1,000, it could be 10 in 100, it could be 100 in 1,000. It depends on what the question is in this case. That's how you do it.